Hi everyone, welcome back to Cotton Crush Crochet. My name is Rosa and today we are doing this gorgeous Back to Love crochet jacket. So the reason why it's called Back to Love is because it's got a heart tapestry on the back. You can do this jacket with any other image. You do not need to do it with the love heart. You can use any tapestry crochet rectangle for the back as long as it is the size that you need it to be. So if you want to do some different patterns or different designs, you can do that and then turn that into a jacket in the same way as we do this one. All the measurements and things are done in such a way that you can use any other rectangle to do this jacket with, as long as the rectangle is big enough to cover the back of the jacket. Before we get started, I just wanted to show you, as you can see, I've got my seams out here showing. I love the effect of this. I know this is not for everyone. What you can do is when sewing the panels together, you can use any stitch you want to use, or if you want to use the single crochets as I did here, you simply do them on the inside of the top, and then you get this as your seam on the outside. I like seeing the stitches on the outside, and that's why I do it like this, but you are welcome to do it the other way around. If you do your single crochet stitches on the inside, just remember to turn your work around once you start with your sleeves, so that you work your sleeves on the outside. For this project, you will need your yarn. I am using this gorgeous rainbow colored unspun yarn. It's a Picasso double knitting by Blue Label Yarn and Crafts, and it is the color 184. It is super soft. I just love the way it feels. I'm also using raw cotton by Blue Label Yarn and Craft in the color 164. Now this one you will see is in a 4-ply, but it is a braided yarn. I don't know if you will pick that up, which is a little bit thicker than your standard 4-ply. So if you are using a different kind of yarn than this one, I would suggest that you stick to a double knit weight instead of a 4-ply. You will also need your tape measure, your crochet hook. I'm using a 4mm crochet hook, your scissors, needles. As you can see, I've got 2 here, one for my ends of my crochet yarn, and then one for the yarn I'm going to use to attach my buttons. You will need 4 buttons. I've only got 3 at the moment, but you will need 4. You will also need some stitch markers, and that's that. So let's get started. We are going to start by making our foundation chain for the back panel of our jacket. So you're going to take your yarn, pinch it with your thumb, wrap it around your 2 fingers, turn your hand over, pop your hook under the first strand, hook the second one and slide down. And now we're going to simply yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through. We're going to create our chain. Now this chain is going to be however many stitches you will need to create the width that you need your jacket to be. You just need to make sure that it is an odd number of stitches. That is all. Any number will do as long as it is an odd number. So I'm going to continue making my chain, and I will meet you when my chain is the length I need it to be. Once you have reached the measurement that you need your back panel to be, we are going to be adding our second color. You're going to make a slip knot with your second color. So pinch the yarn, wrap around your fingers, and I'm just going to use my finger for this one now. Okay, So there we go. And then I'm going to hook this onto my crochet hook and then just pull it through. Okay, so now we're going to be working single crochet stitches all the way down our foundation chain, but we're going to be working with the second color. So the first color, I'm going to take the yarn and just hold it close to my chain so that I work it into my stitches. I'm going to do the same thing with the tail of my second yarn. And then with the working end of my second yarn, I'm holding that above my finger so that I can differentiate between the different strands. So I'm going to insert my hook into my first stitch. Okay, make sure that your ends that you, or the strands that you're working into your stitches are above your crochet hook, and then you're going to yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through both loops. Let's do that again. Insert your hook into the next stitch, making sure that these two strands are above your hook, and then yarn over with your working strand or your working yarn and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through both loops. Again, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over and pull through again. Again, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through both loops. Again, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through both loops. Okay, so now I'm going to continue doing my single crochet stitches all the way down my foundation chain, and I will meet you at the end of the row so that we can turn for row 2. Okay, so at the end of your row you should have a nice neat section like this with your yarns worked in all the way down the line, and then we're going to do our last stitch. So same as we did before, insert your hook, making sure that the strand you're working in is on top of your hook, and then yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through. And now I'm going to chain 1 and turn my work. Okay, so now once again you need to make sure that this strand stays on top of your crochet hook. When we do our next stitch, we're going to insert our hook into that first stitch there, making sure it's above our crochet hook, and then yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through. And again, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. And again, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Okay, I'm going to continue with this row, then I'm going to turn again and do another row. Once you are done with 3 rows of single crochet, so we've done 1 already, we're busy with 2, and then we're going to do another one, 3. Once we're done there, I will meet you at the end so that for the next turn we can start with the heart. Once you are done with your 3rd row, you can go ahead and count your stitches to find your center. So right in the middle of your row, you're going to pop a stitch marker in there, and then we're going to simply chain 1 and turn our work as we did before. And now we're going to insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. As you can see, I'm still working my first color into my stitches as we did before, and I am simply going to carry on doing that all the way to the stitch mark. As you can see, I am 1 stitch away from my stitch marker, and that is where we're going to start the bottom point of our heart. So we're going to do a color change here. So I'm going to show you how to do the color change. We are going to start in this stitch before our stitch marker, and we're going to start by doing a normal single crochet. So you're going to insert your hook, yarn over and pull through, and once you have 2 loops on your hook, you're going to stop and you're going to swap your working yarn around. So you're going to put this first color above your finger and the second color below your finger, and now you're going to yarn over and pull through. Okay, and now where your stitch marker is, you're going to take that out, and with your first color you're going to insert your hook and yarn over, pull through. Now you can see you are working in your second color now and working with your first color, but we are changing our color again because we're just doing 1 stitch in the first color and then we're going back to the rainbow. So now we can swap those 2 around, put that second color above your finger and the first color goes back below your finger, and then just yarn over and pull through. And now we continue with our row the same as we did it before. So just yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. So now we're just going to work with our second color all the way back down our row. And then when you get back here to your to the middle, we are going to, for the next row, we are going to increase our first color to 3 stitches. So this one in the middle and then each one of the stitches next to it. So once you get to the second stitch from your middle one, I will meet you there. As you can see, I am 2 stitches away from that middle one. So now we're going to do a color change again. So first, with your second yarn, you're going to insert your hook, yarn over and pull through. And now we're going to change our yarns around, put the first one above and the second one below, and now yarn over and pull through both loops. Okay, just get it, it's a bit loose there. Okay, so make sure it's nice and tight, not too tight. You don't want to strangle your stitches. Just make sure that it's not opening up. Okay, and now with the first yarn, we're going to work into this next stitch. You're going to insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, and again into your middle stitch, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, and into the next stitch we're going to go insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and now you're going to stop because we're doing a color change. So twist those 2 back around, put your second yarn on top, your first one at the bottom, and yarn over and pull through. And now just make sure it's nice and tight so it doesn't go open. And you're going to insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. And there you go. That is your second row color change done. So we're going to continue doing our single crochet stitches all the way down the row, and then I will meet you once you are 2 stitches away from this color change in your next row, and then we will do that once again. I will do the color change with you one more time before I leave you to continue on with the pattern. So I'm 2 stitches away from the color change in my previous row. So let's do our increase here, or our color change. Yeah, so we're going to insert our hook, and with the second color we're going to yarn over and pull through, and now we're going to swap them around and yarn over and pull through. I'm going to try and keep our tension consistent. Okay, so now into the next stitch with the first color, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both. And again, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both. And again, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both. Just make sure that you've got your second color on the top of your stitches so that it gets worked in with your stitches. And again, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both. And then now this is our last stitch here, so the last one in the first color. So then we're going to insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and we're going to stop, swap our yarn around, and then yarn over and pull through with the second color. And now we're going to continue making single crochet stitches in our second color all the way down the row. Okay, so this is basically all we're going to do for now. We're going to continue each row, building up and increasing one stitch on each side every row. You're going to continue with that rate of increase all the way up until you reach the 5th stitch from each side. So you're going to count inwards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you get to that stitch there, that is where I will meet you. Here you can see I've got 4 stitches on this side in my second color, and I've got 4 stitches on this side in my second color. So from here on out, every row is going to be exactly the same as this last one. And we're going to do that for, I'm going to be doing that for 11 rows. What you are going to do to figure out how many rows you will be doing is you're going to count how many rows it took you to get where you are now. So for me, I did 22 rows to get to this point. Let's say yours is 30 rows, then you are going to be doing the same row of stitches for 15 rows. So half of the number that you did to get to where you are now. So you're going to start counting here. So your first row that you did the color change, you start there, and then you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So my half of that is 11, so I'm going to add 11 rows of the exact same row as that last one. I'm done making those 11 rows all the same, and now we're going to start bringing in the round bits at the top of the heart. So you're going to count all your stitches and find your center again. So I've got my stitch marker there, and then for the next row, what we are going to do is we are going to start decreasing our first color. So we're going to decrease from here inwards, from here in to both directions, and then from this one inwards. Okay, so let's chain 1 and turn, and then I'm going to insert my hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, and the next one, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, and again insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, and now insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, and into that first one there, I'm going to insert my hook, yarn over, pull through, and now only do I do my color change. So now with the first color, yarn over, pull through, and now I'm going to continue doing my single crochet stitches in my first color all the way to that middle point. I've reached the center, and as you can see, I'm 1 stitch away from the middle stitch. So I'm going to start by inserting my hook, yarn over, pull through with my first color, and then change the colors around, yarn over and pull through with the second color. Now I can take my stitch marker out and I'm going to insert my hook, yarn over with the second color, and then swap them around again, yarn over and pull through with the first color. And now I'm simply going to continue with my first color, making the single crochet stitches all the way back down until I reach my edge, and then I will meet you there where we will decrease one. I've reached the edge of the heart, and as you can see in the previous row there was 2 stitches left. So into that second last one I'm going to insert my hook, yarn over with the first color, and now I'm going to do my color change. So I'm going to swap it around for the second color and then yarn over, pull through. And then this one that was the first color in the previous row is now going to be done in the second color. So I'm just going to continue doing my single crochet stitches all the way down the line and finish off this row, and then I'm going to turn, almost there, chain 1 and turn. Okay, and now again we're going to do our single crochet stitches all the way down until we get to the edge of the heart. Okay, so now here's our first stitch in the first color from the previous row. So staying in our second color, we're going to insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and now you do your color change, and with the first color you're going to yarn over and pull through. And now we're going to continue doing the single crochet stitches in the first color. Okay, so for this row and for the rows after this, we're going to, with every row we do, we are working in. So here you're going to decrease the amount of stitches that you do with the first color. Over here, I'm going to show you once again where we're going to decrease them on both sides of the heart and then on this side as well. So both sides on the outside, both sides on the inside, we're going to decrease the amount of stitches we do with the first color and then changing it over to the second color. So let's get to the middle and I will show you how we do that quickly. As you can see, I have reached the center of the heart and I'm 2 stitches away from that previous color change. So into the second last one, I'm going to insert my hook, yarn over with the first color, pull through, and then swap them around, yarn over with the second color and pull through. And now into this one, into that last one from the previous row in the first color, I'm going to insert my hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Into the next one, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. And then into the next one, we're going to insert our hook, yarn over, pull through, and now swap them around again and yarn over, pull through. And now we're going to continue doing our single crochet stitches in our first color. So basically in the previous row we had 1 stitch in the second color and now we've got 3. So we're going to keep increasing with 1 stitch on each side. So my heart is done, the shape is all done. So let me show you how the proportions of the heart works. For this first section where we are increasing our size, we count those stitches and then we half it for the next section. So like we said before, mine here was 22 rows, so I did 11 rows for the next section. And then this last section where we are making these curves at the top is half of what you did in this section here. So for this section here, I had 11 rows. So once I got to this, obviously I can't half 11, but I did 6 rows here. So more or less half of what you have here, you're going to do there. So now my heart is done, and I am going to finish off with 3 rows in the second color. As you can see, I finished 3 rows over here with just the second color, and now I am going to create a border going all the way around with my first color. So I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to snip my second color. So I'm done with that for now, and I can take that away. And now what I'm going to do is I am going to take my first color, yarn over and chain 1. And I'm going to turn my work. Okay, so now we're just going to do a row of single crochet stitches all along the edge with just the first color, working your tail in as you go along so that you don't have to do it afterwards. And once I get to the edge, I will meet you there to show you how we're going to go around the corner. I am right on my corner here, so I'm going to work my first single crochet into that last stitch, and now I'm going to continue making another 2 single crochet stitches into that very same space. So insert your hook again in there and yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, and again yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, and that takes you neatly around the corner. So now on this side, we're going to work 1 single crochet stitch into each row. So into the space of each row, we are going to work a single crochet stitch. So simply insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. And we're going to go down the row. Into every row you're going to work 1 single crochet, and then we're going to go all the way down to the corner, and again 3 single crochet stitches into the corner, turn around, go down this side, 3 single crochet stitches into this corner, and then I will meet you back at the beginning. I have gone all the way around with my single crochet border, and as you can see, I'm right on that last stitch there. So I'm going to go into the space where I made the first stitch, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, that's 1, and now insert your hook again, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, that's 2. So we've already made 1 when we started, and now there's another 2, meaning we've got 3 stitches in that same space. And now you can simply insert your hook into that first one, yarn over, pull through, and then pull through, and then again chain 1 and snip your yarn, and then you can pull it through and tighten that up. So now your back panel is all done. This is the end of part 1 of this tutorial. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. I will pin the link for the part 2 in the comment section. Bye!